Not right now, Alex. I'm busy with science. Going to make you a new outfit.
Hi, everybody. Signed up for YouTube Premium that allows me to watch videos without ads as well as watching them offline. Why are you... Why does it sound like you're making a fucking ad for YouTube? That's what it sounds like, bro. It sounds like you're making an ad for YouTube. So I was sitting here just chilling. My jeans were unbuttoned and unzipped when a thought occurred to me. Why the fuck am I wearing pants? I'm like in my own house. I'm by a dog who doesn't give a shit and isn't gonna judge me. So now I'm chilling in my underwear because fuck pants. Yeah. If you all agree, fuck pants when you're in your own damn house, can I get an EA min? You should abridge Fallout Equestria Project Horizons. So I just caught Anthony Ash saying we should do Fallout, apparently My Little Pony, Horizon Zero Dawns. I don't know what project is supposed to... Horizon Zero Dawn and apparently Project something. Thanks for the $5, but you can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. EA Neeb. I don't know what EA Neeb is, but EA Men is what I was asking. It's really good. Sure. Sure. I'm sure it is. I'm just not gonna do it. You can't tell me what to do. When people tell me what I should or should not abridge, my immediate thought is, okay, that's nice. Fuck off. Don't tell me what to do. I look. I don't abridge content because I want views. I abridge what is what it is that I like and what I want to do. Right now I'm signed up for a free trial 30 days. Dude, Carl, did your account get hacked? Is this a bot speaking through your account? What the fuck is going on? All right. Anthony Ash, I hate to explain this to you, but if you were my grandfather, you'd be dead. I don't have any living grandparents. So get back in the ground and shut the fuck up like a dead person is supposed to. In other words, I can now watch your Bridge series offline. At the very least, you should check it out. Okay, good to know, I guess. But like I said, shut the fuck back up. Shut the fuck up and get back in the coffin. Okay? Shut the fuck up and get back in the coffin. Nobody wanted you to come out of the ground to do your fucking sales pitch. That's what you get for burning me and for burying you in a pet cemetery. Okay, first off, that's not how you spell burying. Secondly, it's kind of you to think that I would even put you in a pet cemetery. Or when I say get back in the ground, I'm being facetious. Odds are, dude, I wouldn't have wasted the money on an actual funeral or a casket or digging up a plot of land. I'd have just thrown you on some random dead tree bark and lit your ass on fire. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm just saying, when you set a dead body on fire, it's economical. It's cheap as fuck. Stephen King go brr, brr, Scooby-Doo, wop, wop. All right, I gotta open up a fucking file so you guys aren't staring at my goddamn background the entire time. Okay, this seems topical as fuck. There we go. Since our president, well, if you live in the United States, our president is currently in Walter Reed Hospital. I don't know if he got out because I don't give a shit enough to actually pay attention. Like, I don't wish ill on the guy. I am, however, relishing in the irony of like the situation and kind of the karma of it. I'm able to find humor and irony. Like, that's funny as fuck. Like, no less than 2 nights ago, apparently he was making fun of Joe Biden for wearing a big old mask and the fact that he doesn't wear a mask. And then this, and I'm like, okay, I can appreciate the irony here. I see what you did, nature. Funny. But at the same time, you know, I don't wish ill on him. I'm not going to be one of these people that's like, I hope he fucking died. Fuck that, dude. I hoped no one died of COVID. I would have been okay with that. But, like, you know, it is serious, and this is just another sign that, hey, guys, the virus doesn't go away just because time has passed and you really want it to. So just please take it seriously. That's it. That's all. That's my whole. That's going to be the entirety of my political TED Talk right there. Which one? Your grandma says hi, she loves you. I'm like, you can't confirm that. Anthony, bro, you don't even know how old I am. So, I mean, if you don't even know my age, I guarantee you don't know how my grandmother on which side of my family and I get along. You have no fucking clue. I'm basically estranged from half of one, from one entire side of my family biologically. Between 19 and 35. Arier, first off, where the fuck were you yesterday when I was looking for people? In fact, no, fuck you. You don't get a choice in this. Arier, you are hereby cast in Slime Episode 7. I have a background character and you're gonna fucking voice him. That's it. You have been conscripted. It pays absolutely nothing. But I mean, none of us get paid for Slime, really. All the voices we do for Slime are free. Do I swear? Pretty fucking sure they do. Let me check. Let me see. I should be able to hear you. Oh, if I can, then it's my Discord. Hi, room service, housekeeping. Oh, good. I hear you. That means they hear you too. All right, Arier. No, you're not in yet, but you will be. Give me a moment. Do you guys also want some really cool good news for fucking Slime Episode 7 as well? I kind of sort of dropped this on my channel. I want to drop it here too while we actually have people. Calvin doesn't even know this. This happened today. We talked about it yesterday and we got confirmation of it today. So Tuesday at about 10 a.m. next week, I will be sitting down to record dialogue for Slime Episode 7 from Chef PK.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
All right, so...
Very nice. That's awesome.
Sending invites out. Awesome. I know, dude. I was just like, you know what? I bet he's down. I bet he'd be down to do this. And he was like, oh my God, yes. And I was like, okay, cool. Good to know.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm super excited we get Chef PK in our fucking abridged series. I need to send him an invite, and I need to send one to Arier. There we go. Okay, you have both been invited to Slime. No, I need to click on. We're gonna just fuck around and answer questions. I know you weren't here to hear this, but like earlier when I was getting set up, I was sitting here and I had like my jeans unbuttoned and unzipped and everything because like I'd been chilling since I got back from like the gas station and stuff, and I was like, man, I need to get up, and I was like, oh shit, I'm wearing pants. This is gonna be really uncomfortable. And then it occurred to me, I'm in my room. All by myself, the whole house to myself. Why the fuck am I wearing pants? So, yeah, that's how that became a thing.
And now you know better.
You know what? It's either gonna be Orc Soldier 1 or Orc Soldier 3. Let's find out. Control F. Control F. Orc Soldier. Okay, so there's. Okay, so Orc Soldier 1 is, who are you? Ogres? And then 2, you gonna give us a pamphlet or something? Bring me that fine piece of ass. You can't be 2 because that's literally Chef PK. I did have the thought for a second of having him of just like improvising a line real quick while we're recording shit, because there is that one line you say as Ranga. After that massive attack against the orcs, there's that one line that we made that we thought was perfect, and I was thinking about having Chef PK actually say something, just improv something. I was like, I just wanted to get his thoughts. It's like, okay, we said this. If you could just come up with something just Chef PK-ish to say, what would it be? You know, and so that's what I'm. Bold of you to release this. That was the strongest of the orcs here. No, actually, Orc 1 and 3 do not have cursing dialogue, which is sad. Oh, but you can be Lizard Man Guard 1, which is, haha, yeah, no, Arier, how do you feel about being killed? Can confirm pants overrated. Thank you. Just came from watching LHA 10 any ETA on the cover of Carry On My Wayward Son? Yes, it's on Hawaiian time. It gets here when it gets here. Look, dude, we're done. Who's Chef PK? Oh, yeet skeet. Oh, yeet skeet. We need to fix this. All right, you know what? I'm sorry. This just became the Chef PK channel. So,
It's all right with me.
Chef PK. Did you see the fucking volleyball cake he made? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That was amazing. If you haven't heard of Chef PK, we did an interview with him on anime and stuff last week, and that's up on the channel. Dude, he is an actual chef who watches anime. He does Food Wars reactions, which is all well and good, but he actually like legit makes anime food.
So TLDR, Weeb Chef.
So, yeah, weeb chef who makes weeb food. Like legit. Hold on. He made the Crescent Burger from fucking Log Horizon, bro. And then he did the bartender destroys my kitchen making Overwatch drinks. I caught a bit of his stream in the beginning too of his stream. Links please so I can announce on PDS. Oh shit, yeah, dude, my bad. Forgot about that. Okay, but going back to the actual conversation. Aria, you okay with just playing a dying character? We good for that, right? Looks cool. Hi, all Richie, and hi, DJ Calvin. What's up, Cerberus? But yeah, dude. Okay, so
Hey,
this is the burger from Log Horizon, as you can clearly see, right? All right. So first off, bro made his own fucking buns. Like he didn't go out and get some fucking weak ass bitch ass store bought shit. Oh, he got sponsorship too. Like I think he's got more subs than we do. Yeah, he does. He's got 129K. We're in like the 50s. So that tells me not only is he more popular than us, but all y'all motherfuckers need to run out there and scream about us like we're the second coming of Jesus. Y'all need to let motherfuckers know that we back and a sub to us. I do think we need to start putting all of our side content on a different channel now.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so drooling intensifies. Okay, so here, you know what? We're just gonna watch Chef.
Never
PK.
underestimate the dude with the glasses. Now we're gonna start off with some water.
Okay, so he's talking about everybody with the glasses. Never underestimate the dude with glasses.
At about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. This is to bloom our yeast. In about 200 milliliters worth of warm water, we're gonna add in about 6 grams worth of instant yeast. Give this a good forking just so that way everything gets nice and incorporated. And we're just gonna set this to the side for about 10 minutes so it gets nice and creamy and everything starts blooming. Now take your nice and bloomed yeast water. Make sure it's a little stirred up. Sometimes it settles at the bottom, but you want to make sure all of that goes into your mixing bowl. To this, we're adding a total.
Cabe. I love it. I love it when people are like, "Don't make me hungry, Menu-sama." Like, as if I would give a shit what you guys would think. It's like, oh, don't do this. Now I'm gonna do it. Don't make me hungry. Feast your eyes on this shit, and I hope your stomach gets irritated.
Total of 400 grams worth of flour. I use 200 grams.
He's like, you
Insert.
bitch.
Insert.
He goes, you bitch. You Dave.
Insert Morgan Freeman. I don't give a shit. GIF.
I don't give a shit. No, I just want a burger. Oh no, you want this burger? Trust us. All right, so he's making the buns right now.
Worth of bread flour and 200 grams worth of all-purpose, but feel free to use one or the other. We're also going to add in about 15 grams worth of sugar, 8 grams worth of sea salt, and then finally about 25 grams worth of butter at room temperature. Now start this off at a very low mix just to make sure everything starts incorporating really nicely, and as it starts to form, you're going to have to periodically scrape down the sides depending on your mixing bowl. Mine likes to creep up just a little bit, but once you have a nice cohesive ball of dough, this should be ready to go. I like to make sure that my dough is at about 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit just so that way the butter is totally incorporated. Give this a nice little knead just to roll it, just to a little nice top piece of dough. And then we're going to place this into an oil or grease lined bowl. Just make sure it has enough room to grow. Now I like using my wok as my lid, but you can use whatever you want. Just make sure that that ball of dough doesn't touch anything that you put over it. Now after about an hour, this thing should double in size and it have this nice little thick boy. After it's doubled in size, we're actually going to remove this from the bowl onto a floured surface just so we can start working with it. You don't want to pat this down too hard because we are going to end up rolling this out later. This weighed out to about 6.
We haven't explained that to him yet, but yes, literally right now, Chef PK is Le Burginator. He's making a crescent burger, so yes, he is literally Le Burginator.
644 grams, and I wanted about 6 even burger bun sizes. Each one that we're gonna do is about 110 grams, just so that way it kind of evens out, but don't worry about making them perfect. Now we're gonna roll each of these into a ball of dough just to make sure everything is nice and symmetrical. Give this a little bit of a pat down just so that way it's a little more even once we start hitting this with your rolling pin.
Dude.
You wanna make sure that you roll each and every ball of dough before you start rolling them out. Now we wanna roll these out to about a 1/2 inch thickness, nothing too thin or too thick, because we're also gonna let these proof just a little bit longer. I wanted these to be about 4 to 5 inches in diameter, and then go ahead and brush these with a little bit of egg wash after you put them on your pan.
Ariel, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to get us to watch a cringe video? No, I don't want to cringe. Fuck you.
Sprinkle them with your sesame seed just because, you know, it's a burger bun. You gotta have some sesame seeds on there, right? And now find whatever vessel you're using. I'm just using another baking sheet to place over the top of my burger buns, and we're gonna let these rest for about 45 minutes to an hour. Mine went for about an hour before they kind of proofed a little bit, but these are gonna be ready to go, and you can ignore the burgers that you just saw. After baking these for about 15 minutes, you should have some nice, beautiful G-bad going on. Once they're nice and G-bad, remove these from your baking sheet and place them onto something to cool down like a wire rack, so that way they don't continue to cook on that pan. These are ready to go. Now for the star of the show. The reason why
All right, so here's the thing. If you guys don't remember in the actual anime, what they used for the meat for the burger wasn't cow meat. They used like deer meat or venison, right? Well, this is elk.
I wanted to make
his neighbor brought him elk meat. You only moderately laugh. I mean cringe. No, I don't want to cringe, and you can't make me. Where do you even get that? Well, he lives in Oregon, so he gets it in the Northwest, I think. I don't know, but he got it from his neighbor. Anyway,
burgers
so
is
that's
because
what he's making the burgers with. Is
our
elk
neighbor
burger.
goes hunting and provided us with a couple of pounds worth of elk. I know in the anime that they use deer or venison, but I felt like elk was a great substitute and it was free, so I'm going to be using
Also, venison has like a little touch of spice to it. It's nice.
this. Now into your bowl of choice
The power of
tomato
YouTube.
on their burgers. So we're just going to use some nice thick sliced tomato for this. You can use whatever accompaniments you want, but I believe it was just lettuce and tomato, so we're just going to go with that. I just wanted to make sure I had enough tomato for about 2 slices per burger. Now for the lettuce. We are just using iceberg lettuce for this, but feel free to use whatever lettuce you want, or some cabbage or some slaw. You know, it's totally up to you. You're going to be eating this thing. Remove the stem from that iceberg and then start peeling back the leaves. Once you get towards the middle of the lettuce, you can kind of crush this with your hands just a little bit, you know, not enough to hurt the lettuce, and that way you can peel off more and you have some lettuce ready to
Wild
go
game
for your
is
burgers.
tasty, dude. That's absolutely true.
Okay, so hear me out. Pickled plums, or umeboshi, these are super salty, and they had mentioned that there was a quote-unquote sauce in the anime, and you know what? We're gonna make our own sauce for this. Feel free to use whatever you want, but I'm gonna be using the pickled plums. I'm gonna be using about 3 pickled plums for this, and just make sure you take the seeds out, because that's not any fun. Give this a good choppity-choppity with your knifey-knifey, and just make sure it's nice and broken down. You can do this in a blender too, but that's a lot of extra work. Now, we are going to add in some of our favorite ketchup from... Do we have any in there? Is there any in the bottle? Yeah, we got ketchup. We're gonna add some of our favorite ketchup from Portland Ketchup Co. and just give this a nice stir. This is gonna make it kind of this salty, slightly sweet umami bomb of a sauce. We're gonna take out some of it and add in an equal part of mayonnaise. Yes, you heard me right. We are making fry sauce, and I will never get over the fact that fry sauce is delicious, and it is.
And Calvin and I, we talked about this with Chef PK during the interview. And Calvin, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, you were just muted. Okay. No, okay, we talked about the fry sauce. Like, we like fry
Yes,
sauce.
fry sauce. Fry sauce is that good stuff, man.
Fry sauce
Fry
is
sauce
that good.
is underrated.
It is super underrated. Okay, so he made cheeseburgers for his wife and their friend and whatever, and this is him actually making his, and he made a double burger. And so, you know, he cooked it. He's putting the fry sauce on there, adding tomato, lettuce, putting fry sauce on the bun. I just want you to actually see, like, the finished product. And that is the burger he made. That is a big boy. So there you go. Not to mention,
Man, that was tasty.
Jesus Christ! You ruined my entrance. So yeah, we're making Overwatch drinks today, and I have this one here helping me. Abigail.
It's high noon.
I did hit him up and say we need to get Matthew Mercer to watch and respond to this, and he was like, yes, please, I want to cuddle his voice. And I'm like, yeah.
Matt Mercer.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Premature champion release is a terrible thing to happen. Oh boy.
Shem.
Oh, by the way, did you see some of the cool shit
Shampaggin.
that I Shampaggin? Did you see some of the cool shit that I put in anime and stuff today? Like I found a bunch of anime news stuff. Also, I was gonna talk about this, but now that Eva's posted about the Spider-Man thing, she has to show up or we're not talking about it because that's her story now. It's like,
Oh yeah, that's
don't
right. She
post
posted.
shit. Don't post shit unless you wanna, and unless you're gonna be there, or we won't talk about it. So right now, there's Demon Slayer news. There's Shaman King news. There's news about the creator or the mangaka for Kaitekyo Hitman Reborn doing some new shit. There's Mass Effect news. Then you've got the Adult Swim news and the Black Adam news.
Right.
And then let's see. Yeah, this is shit that I think I posted pretty recently. My Hero Academia news. One Piece news. I've also got I've got an update to this One Piece news. And then there's the Spidey news. And what's really funny is like Fel posted this like 2 seconds before I could. The Jamie Foxx thing. Yeah.
Mm.
No, okay, yeah, there it is. It's the follow-up to the One Piece news. Then we have the Promised Neverland news, and then World Trigger news. So there's a lot of anime to go with video games this time. Like, I'm finding a lot more anime-related news, and I can't wait to talk about that on Monday. Have you guys read Fire Force? We are in the end game, and it's bonkers. You're not in the end game yet, bro. And yes, I am. I have read. Well, if you're talking about the manga, yes. If you're referring to the anime, no. No, you're not. I am not, however, current with Fire Force because I don't know the legal way to read Kodansha manga that isn't on Crunchyroll. So if it's not on Crunchyroll, I'm usually late to it. All right. Y'all got spoiler questions or what? No, I haven't read Solo Leveling. I also have not seen the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. But I did watch episode 14 of Haikyuu to the Top. Which, where do I get Nyanta's nibbles? You'll probably have to go ask Connor. So check out Distortion Devil. Ask him. I mean, he's the one that came up with the term meowthamphetamines. And then he laughed when I had him. He laughed when I made him say that as an actual line in episode 10.5. He was like, "Oh my god, you fucking didn't." I'm like, "Yes, I fucking did." Dice up the mice. I'm pretty sure that's not how you do it. But now you fuckers know who Chef PK is. And the reason we're promoting Chef PK is because he's a cool ass weeb who makes awesome food. And he's going to be voicing for us for Slime. All right, Arier. Hey, if you're free this weekend, let me know and we'll record your shit this weekend. Otherwise, it's next week. So, hit me up about that shit, please. I think we're recording LHJ 11 and Slime 7, the rest of Slime 7 stuff all at the same time. Sunday at what time? Dude, just post in, hit me up directly or post in Slime. Because I sent you an invite to the Slime server. Oh, I heard things. Okay, This I have to tell Chef BK what's going on. This is the server where we record the stuff and where the script and the scripts are. Bam. This is the server. Scripts are. Cool. That's all I had to do. God. How powerful is Menu-sama? Crazy powerful. He's basically God. Like, it's no joke. He doesn't want to be worshipped, but he literally is God. I tell you what. Yeah, how powerful is Menu-sama? More powerful than EA. There you go. Yeah, Arier did the thing. He was like,
I run this bitch.
Exactly. See, you already got the answers. No one cleans like Gaston.
Quarantines like Gaston.
No one stops spreading COVID-19 like Gaston. Okay, cool. Roger that. Okay, he hit me back. Chef PK just hit me back. We're doing it. We just live went to your channel. And started watching vids. I'm just letting him know. I was like, bruh, how do people... Like, you gotta realize, Chef PK, like, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this shit. Check this shit. Okay, 129. Okay, so he's got 74,000 more subs than us. So when you ask who is Chef PK, that makes us feel a little sad, because if you don't know who he is, how the fuck do you know who we are? You know? How did you find us? Nah, we're good. Hey, let's hit up Fel real quick and ask him what the F. What we should ask Fel what the Fel. Oh, hey.
It's Friday.
What the Fel? It's Friday, man. What the Fel? It's Friday.
It's Friday. I had a long week.
It's Friday night.
But I have booze, so I'm happy.
You have funny content, and completely by accident is how I found you. Oh, well, I mean, you know, that is true.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel bad about that at all. Why does it still say doodling with Miki as the fucking as the icon? Though it does say Richie will answer all your spoiler questions. It's Infinity Friday now. At least that updated. But the image is still the Miki thing, and I don't understand because I updated that. This is BS. These are all lies. I gotta say, they did not like the McCree, but after McCree, they really enjoyed what it is. Like, I enjoy how much they are having fun making
cinnamon whiskey. She's already drunk apparently.
Oh, that's why they didn't like it, because they're like, cinnamon alcohol, and I'm sitting, and they're like trashing on cinnamon whiskey, and I'm sitting here like, but I love Fireball. Like, okay. The taste isn't the reason why I like Fireball whiskey. The reason I like Fireball whiskey is because it's the drink of choice when I'm at a con. If I get a big ass flask Fireball whiskey and I can slowly sip at that, because I was starting to catch con funk at Dragon Con one year, and I was just constantly, there is a time and a place for cinnamon whiskey, never in the trash. How dare you? How fucking dare you? But I was sipping on that shit sipping on Fireball the entire for an entire day, as I could feel like my throat was starting to like go, and like I could feel like I was starting to, because for me, any sickness that I get starts in the throat and then it moves to like the rest of my head, and then from there it will move through the rest of my body. But apparently the Fireball whiskey, like if I was just slowly sipping on it, I was just maintaining a good buzz the entire time, and that apparently burned away at whatever it was that was trying to get me sick. So from now on, and you know what? You may not like Fireball whiskey, but I will take that over the nasty ass fucking cough syrups and medicines that they give us. Like, at least that tastes better than that nasty ass shit. And apparently it was pretty effective. I don't know if it was super effective, but it was pretty effective.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I had this cold that lasted like a good 2 months.
Yeah.
Like this is going back like several years. It's like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, but I'll never forget this. Like I had the flu, then I had like a nagging like sickness that lasted like another 2 months. I decided, you know what, fuck it. I've tried everything else. I went out and got me a bottle of rum.
Uh-huh.
And a few lemons. Made me some hot toddies.
What?
By the end of the week, it was gone.
Oh no. Oh
So
no. Why is it that when I hear the went and got me some lemons, the first thing I think of when somebody says lemons now is Cave Johnson? I'm the man that's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
With the lemons.
Okay. I think it's okay for us to reveal the cast list at least. Like, all you're gonna see is the cast list, guys. That's all I'm showing you. All right, so this right here, this is the cast list. The reason why you've got some people in like greens and some people in blues. The greens are people that have recorded their shit already. That's what happened here. Blue is somebody that's actually put themselves down on the schedule. Actually, you know what? I've actually got Chef PK is actually on the schedule. I need to update that. You are on the schedule, sir. We worked this shit out quick. See, look at that.
That's awesome.
Right? That's pretty cool. Also, I was just like, dude, he's a funny dude. Should we talk about real quick the one line that we were like, maybe if we could just have Chef improv this one line, it'd be really funny. Cause he's here. He's kind of lurking a little bit, I think, if he's still here.
You know
I
what?
don't know
Why
if
not?
he is or not. All right, let's go to shit. Okay, Control F. No, that's not Control F. That was terrible. That was on the wrong page. Control F. There we go. Wrong. How many lines do you have, buddy? You have 9 lines in this one. Yeah, man. All right. The reason it says 2 out of 10.
Mine already, right?
Yeah. The reason it says 2 out of 10, it's counting the cast list up at the top, so it's 9 lines. That's the number one thing you got to realize. 9 lines. Where's your line right here? There it is. All right, it's your final. Wait, that's your final fucking line. Wow. Anyway, we get this whole thing. So basically, episode 7 is the entire war. It's the entire fucking
I remember
war.
that one.
It's the entire war that takes place in Slime. And legitimately, when Ranga summons like the storm and takes out the orcs and everything, that is this is the line that follows. And literally, it's just like, instead of like, you know, instead of Ranga being how he would be in the actual anime, we decided that it'd be funny if Ranga was just gloating. And so he says, and this little piggy turned to bacon. And I thought I don't know why, but ever since I read that after the Chef PK interview, I was like, bro, what can we get Chef PK to say in response to the bacon? Because I'd just love to have Chef just be him for a moment, not have to be that character. But we just have this one line of the chef just interjecting and just being like, and this little piggy turned to bacon, and like whatever he wanted to do, improv, just freestyle improv there to that line. And just be like, he could just be like, Baker. He could be like, that's some of that good. Whatever the fuck he wants to say, dude. I would love that. I'm down. I'm down to see what he would do with that line. Anybody else want to hear Chef PK improv? Because I'm down to hear Chef PK improv. All right.
Me.
Hi Tim. Hi Joshua.
Me.
You're right.
Hey guys.
And we put Arier in there, so Arier is now a voice in this. You know what that means? He has to react to this shit now, right? He has to react to slime.
Like we're gonna get a reaction guaranteed now.
Yeah, we absolutely. All right. Well, he's reacted to episode 1 of Slime. He needs to react to episode 2 of Slime. Now we have to get his reaction. He's like, full disclosure, I voiced like a character in here. He's got like one line, and I died, but I'm in it. Who do we want? Who do we want to kill the most? Arier. No, I'm kidding. out of all the people I could have cast to get decapitated, Arier. Damn it, Arier react to slime. He has reacted to the first episode. He just hasn't reacted to 2 through 5 yet. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, 2 through 5, they're out. Yeah, good stuff.
They were all on YouTube.
They're all on YouTube. Did you message Fel and let him know that we were doing IL or IF today?
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing.
No, sorry.
Oh, shoot. Okay, let me do it.
That's okay. Calvin, we're not going to be able to stream it, but at some point in time, I have to pick back up with you so we can continue on through Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bro, I need to play that so bad. All right, I have a sad story. That some people were witness to, at least a couple of people. So I was playing Mass Effect. I was streaming Mass Effect on my channel, like Zoinks Gaming. Shameless plug. All right. But yeah, man. So I was streaming some Mass Effect 1 because I'm playing it on PC for the first time. I've never played it on PC. I was playing on PC. I got a couple of mods going, like 2. Don't trip. It's not like a huge game-breaking thing. It just makes one of the mods makes it where I can reach level 60 in one playthrough, right? And the other mod I think is the other mod is letting me play with controller because, guys, I don't know if you understand this, but I actually have to look down at the keyboard to type, and I still fuck up when I'm typing. So, yeah, there's no way in hell I can play mouse and keyboard if I'm sitting there trying to play and I'm having to look down at my keyboard away from the game every time I need to type a button on my keyboard. That's no bueno. So that's why I had to put on the controller mod. So those are the mods I got. I'm going to do 2 playthroughs. One with Liara and one without Liara. I'm just going to, or one where I romance Liara and one where I romance no one. And then I'm going to hit up Mass Effect 2 because I have Emmy 1, Emmy 2, Emmy 3, and Andromeda. And before you guys shit on Andromeda, I actually like the game. Yes, I am aware of all the flaws. They are not all charming. Some of them are kind of okay. But yeah. Anyway, Mass Effect Andromeda, and I have a shit ton of mods for Andromeda to make it amazing. Like, I hope that all the mods I put into Andromeda work because I want you to see, guys, I want you all to see what it looks like when you add some of these visual mods and there's mods that they put into the game that make that change the way you work combat or that make combat smoother. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play this. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to jump in it too, because I'm only going to romance Liara or no one for Emmy 2. But Emmy 2, I'm going to romance Liara, Jack, Miranda, Tally. That's how that's going. Those 4. And then, because I want all of those to carry on to Mass Effect 3. I love 2 and 3 have done. I love 2 and 3 have done. You haven't done Andromeda yet. I mean, I would say get it on PC if you can, and play it with the mods. It's just gonna change the experience and make it better. And guys, if you're wondering where to go find all these lovely, lovely mods, there's a place called Nexus. Nexxus. Nexus. Go to that modding community. There's a lot of really fantastic mods on there. It's where I get all my RE2 mods that I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube. I mean,
know
I
which
don't
ones you're
know if I
talking
can.
about.
I don't know if I can screen share properly on Discord anymore. So I'm wondering. I'm like, there are 18 and up mods that I can't stream on YouTube. That I'm like, does Pornhub do streaming? Because that's the only way I could think about. Like, I could do it, and it would be. It's really funny.
Stream it on.
It's really funny. Yo, does Pornhub have streaming so we can stream some of that good? God,
To stream.
we're terrible.
We can stream.
People.
We can stream on. We can.
Dude,
No,
we did
that'll
this
be
before.
that'll be
We did
awesome
this
because we'd be
before.
able to stream under PhatDogStudios.
Yeah, exactly, right? That'd be great. We could actually use this bullshit account that we made. But like we had this 18 plus mod called Curvy Claire where yes, Claire is naked and she's
very
got,
anatomically correct.
and she has got not only does she have the curves, but she's got meat on her bones. You know, she ain't a small girl. Baby enjoys her steaks. But
She was thick with 3 C's.
She was thick with 3 C's. It was appropriate. I love how Yeet is like all fucking. You posted way too many. Yeah. Nightbot. We set Nightbot out that if you post too many emojis, it will come down on you for that shit. So that's why you got timed out. Wow.
Oh no!
Stop spamming emotes. You have been warned. That's what it said. But no, we agree. We agree. Big booty woman. Yeah, yeah, she was. All right. But anyway,
Indeed.
we've also had I one of my favorite ones to just do is Naked Leon. Not for having Leon naked, but for the simple fact that you can change Mr. X to Mrs. X. So she's like this really, she looks like a female bodybuilder in a bikini, and you can get her to chase you to like different kinds of music, and like having female bodybuilder Mrs. X chasing Naked Leon because swiggity swooty, she coming for that booty. Oh my God, is it hilarious? It's so effing funny, dude. It's so damn funny. Oh man, I can't express some of the shit that goes on in this game that you can just fuck this game up and make it so damn fun. RE2 is so fun. I don't know about all the mods for RE3. Honestly, after my first playthrough of RE3, I haven't really jumped back into it to play it again because I didn't enjoy RE3 quite as much as I enjoyed RE2. You know, the replayability for me just isn't there. You know what I'm saying? But there's massive replayability for RE2 remake, and I'm really loving that. I mean, there's massive replayability in like Mass Effect and Final Fantasy VII remake. Absolutely, like, oh my God, like the reason to not just play FF7 remake and beat it isn't just to just experience the story and get that nostalgia, but also so you can unlock hard mode and find out what it's really like to play this fucking game. Like, even when you're maxed out at level 50, this game will hand you your ass because you're not allowed to use items anymore, and it's damn near impossible to restore MP. So you gotta be judicious with your fucking magic. You better be on point and be upgrading the shit out of all of your weapons. And you're gonna have to learn all the specifics of not just every boss battle, but the random ass encounters you're gonna have. You need to know what they're strong against, what they're weak against. You're gonna need to know how to put magic materia properly to specific weapons and make sure that they are linked to an elemental materia so you can actually do that elemental damage to that particular enemy. Oh my God, it's so important that you know this shit. But that's also the reason why when you go up against like living creatures like dogs and humans, equip that fire materia. Let that fire materia do all of the damage for you. Like it's so good. It's so good. Also, chakra materia will become your friend really effing quick because you can actually restore like 2/3 of the damage that you take using the chakra materia, and it costs you no MP. So you don't have to waste MP on cure, and you can use it. You will have all of your MP, hopefully, if you're doing it right, have all your MP stored up by the time it's boss fight time. Fireball solves every problem. Oh my god, how did we get back to Fireball? All right.
I personally am a fan of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. That's just delicious.
I am a Tennessee boy, so I like a me whiskey. I also, okay, really quickly going back to this video, that is Chef PK's wife. She comes in and she's like, alcohol? There's alcohol here. So
this tastes real sweet. You don't
You
even
might like
taste
this. It tastes like hot tamales.
nope, she don't like.
Yeah, my thoughts too. Here you go. We got this for you.
Absolutely not.
Next drink.
Cheers, love.
The next drink is Sombra's Dorado Sunset, and Sombra is best girl. Sombra's best girl.
So
I love that Sombra is best girl, like straight out. Sombra is best girl.
Abigail pointed this out, and she said it looks like a tequila sunset, but this is called a Dorado Sunset.
I didn't realize
And
what the name was.
Yeah, and as we're looking at this, we're like, oh, that's why it looks so familiar. Okay, here we go.
Now for the Dorado Sunset, I am going to be using the Rox Teremana Tequila. It is fantastic. And for this, we're going to be using about 2 ounces worth of tequila, followed by 2 ounces worth of that fresh squeezed orange juice. And then I was tasked as making our very own lemon lime soda because we didn't have Sprite or 7-Up. We're going to need 1 whole lime and 1/2 lemon, followed by some soda water.
Oh, Abigail. Oh, God, you're fired.
Why do things keep happening to me?
So while I cleaned up the floor, Abigail was tasked with opening up the simple syrup, which seemed to be welded together.
Yeet apparently agrees with him that Sombra is best girl. Did you hit up Fel, or should I do that?
God damn it.
I got it.
I thought.
All right, I just hit him up. We're good. Obligatory post is still the funniest thing I've seen in the slime server today, but give it a chance. There's still a couple hours left. Oh, by the way, did we tell you? Did we tell you guys the important shit that happened last week? Hey Rick, we legit created a fucking entire society, economy, like within like a couple of hours, we legit created an entire society and a full functioning economy because we had to rebuild the academy.
We basically we started off basically trying to figure out the civil engineering of the academy, and it just like ballooned from there, and it was beautiful.
We were doing basic engineering stuff, and then it was like, well, how do they get? Okay, if this is the structure, okay, you know what? This isn't like spoiler heavy. We're gonna be announcing it in the first fucking episode anyway, so why not talk about it a little bit? You know, Fel, you there?
I'm down if you are.
I didn't know if Fel had joined the call. No, that was you in the background. No. Okay, that was your background stuff. He's typing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he said.
Oh yeah,
I'm just getting home from work. Okay, so here's some. Oh, go for it.
Okay, so while you're speaking, I figure I might as well play this song that's been waiting in queue here.
All right, let's do that. What academy?
Okay.
The Academy in Infinity's Light. We'll tell you about it in a minute. Oh, you have made changes. You have made changes since last time. Nice. It kind of cut in and out a little bit towards the end, but overall, you could hear it.
Yeah, I think I think all the plugins I have, like making all
Overloaded it.
the
No,
effects and
no.
shit,
It's
kind of
no, because
overloaded
it's
it.
happening on your voice too. So it's not that. It's
Oh,
just Discord
ooh.
being Discord.
Oh, Discord is discording.
Yeah, Discord is Discording. All right.
It's at its discordiest.
Mm-hmm. Uh, so the Academy is the main location we're going to be starting at in Infinity's Light. It's going to be kind of the home and everything, and we kind of wanted to introduce it because we're talking about kind of like some of the basic shit that involves magic and technology in the world of Infinity's Light, or rather, in this particular world portion of the world that the main characters are going to be inhabiting. So the Academy,
real quick.
the Academy is
Yeet.
resting. Oh yeah, reason.
Yeetski, to answer your question, Reason. That's the software that I'm using.
Yeetskeet, if you don't know what Infinity's Light is, you can go look it up. It's here on the channel. New project incoming, Infinity's Light. Though I think we should have just posted.
Original series.
Yeah, it's one of the original series that we're working on. Check is one of them, and Infinity's Light is the other. Infinity's Light is going to take a lot longer to put out, mostly because there's a lot that's going on, and like we're going to be rewriting a whole bunch of shit soon. Which reminds me, holy shit, sometime this weekend, Calvin, you and I have to sit down and actually write the Christmas special.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yep. It shouldn't take too long. And then
Okay.
Fel and I have to sit down and write episodes 8 and 9 of Slime. And then next month we have to write episode 10. There's a lot of shit going on. Guys,
There's
I'm
so
not
much going
joking.
on.
I am not joking when I say that I am overloaded with effing work, dude. We've got Slime 6.
Richie.
We have Slime 6 coming out in a couple of weeks. LHA 10.5 dropping on Halloween. Slime 7 coming out next month. We have the Christmas special dropping on the 24th. And we have episode 11, LHA 11, dropping on the 1st of January. So just those 5 projects, plus Infinity's Light. We're trying to get we're trying to get our very first short, our kind of like world building, lore building short. So that you guys can actually have like a look at what Infinity's Light is, and we can start like building up like some basic information for you guys. Kind of, if you guys are familiar with Ruby, it's a little similar to like World of Remnant stuff, but we want to do this all in the beginning. I mean, we might still do some of these things partway through, but we definitely want to do this kind of towards the beginning, just so we don't have to sit here and do a giant, exposition dump in the beginning, because that kills. Like, we had to do an exposition dump twice in the first chapter of Infinity's Light, and I was like, I really, like, as much as this is necessary, we probably should not have that in there. Like, even though we have a character that needs this explanation, like, what is this, what is that, and it's kind of like, I don't want to spend like pages of exposition talking about, even though they're really, really adorable and everything, the Tomos. I don't want to spend that much time working on that one thing when we've got a story, because I realized that the reason the fight scene seems so short is because I'm trying to save pages, because we spent so much time talking about the Tomos. And I'm like, this is all shit that could have been better spent doing more with the fight between 2 particular characters. Take your time. We all know about Each and Ubi. Well, here's the thing. When I say we taking our time, we're probably not dropping chapter 1 until next year after freaking we've released episode 12 of Log Horizon Abridged, because once LHA is done and I no longer have to worry about that, I can focus a hell of a lot more on original stuff, original content. Now we'll be going on with slime for quite a while, but and we do know how we're gonna end slime. We do.
Yep.
But LHA is going to end with episode 12. We've already figured that out, and we've had this ending planned out since episode 2. So there's going to be a lot of shocking stuff, a lot of surprises, and we've already finished. Dude, we've dropped so many. There's a couple of subtle hints in episode 10. There's more subtle hints in episode 11, and then some blatant fucking hints as to what's going on in episode 12. But yeah, and guys, when I say don't get too bummed out with episode 12 being the last, odds are right now, the way the script is looking, we're probably going to have to break it into 2, like how episode 60 of DBZA got cut into 3 pieces. We're probably going to have to break it in 2, and there are multiple, and I mean multiple as in more than one, post-credits. All right, Calvin, can you take over for a minute? I have to step away from the mic.
So yeah, we've been dropping hints subtly ever since episode 10, and we're going to be less subtle about them as the episodes go on. And so I'm kind of excited to see how everybody reacts to it. Yeet Skeet LHA, yes, it will be ending, but it's not going to be that's not going to be till like well into next year. So we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but we are making sure that we do it justice, and we are waiting for all the WTF reactions that will inevitably happen. We've got it all plotted out, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Like honestly, like LHA kind of feels like Fat Dog's magnum opus. Like we kind of proved that with episode 10, and like how much went into that. Okay, so LHA 10, I did the audio editing for LHA 10 and One Piece episode 3 back to back, and my body almost fell apart doing that. But just knowing that, and just knowing how much everybody loves the series that we work on, like it really makes it worth it. Like it's no easy task, because like audio editing is hard as fuck, man, but it's so much fun, and the stuff that we do here at Fat Dog is awesome. Yeah, Yeeski, I'm good now. It took like a month and a half to like recover from that, but I'm good. Really, Crafter, LHA got you into anime. Right on. You know, it's funny. I've been doing the audio editing for LHA since episode 5, but I think I've only seen 3 episodes of like actual Log Horizon, and I really need to do something about that. Just curious, Crafter. I'm guessing LHA got you into Log Horizon. What other anime has it got you into? Anime is sketch. Only consume 15th century poetry. I mean, not for nothing. 15th century poetry is kind of lit, but you know, we're all living in the modern age, and so we're trying to keep it fresh. But you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm down with poetry from all different ages. Who's your favorite 15th century poet? Don Quixote had it right. Don Quixote had some issues, but that was a dope story though. I may have to revisit that one. Damn it, you're gonna because of you, I'm actually gonna end up reading Don Quixote again. Reality is often more interesting than fiction. I will agree with you, especially these days. Oof. Reality, honestly, yeah, I kind of feel like reality is giving fiction a run for its money right now. But you know what? It keeps us all on our toes. LHA How to Be an Adventurer and SAO Bridge was in the order that got me into anime. Okay, right on. I feel kind of crappy saying this, but like I really need to watch SAO Bridge because I've actually never seen it.
Something witties or ours?
Something Witties.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
All right, cool.
Had to.
Yeah. Nature calling.
Yeah, BRB
Had
bio.
to answer the call of nature.
Had to answer the call of nature, and now I feel so much better. All right. So where were we at?
Cool.
Yeah, episode 12 is going to be the finale, this series finale. It may be a two-parter. It's going to have multiple post-credit scenes. So look forward to that.
For the sake of my health, it'd probably be a good idea to break that last episode into 2 parts.
It might be. I mean, it just depends on the script. We don't know yet.
Okay.
If it looks like it's going to be Hey Juan, it's not my fault YouTube hasn't updated it fast enough. That's not my effing fault. I am aware. There's nothing I can do about it. Don't poke the bear.
We're well aware of the situation.
It's not difficult to
nothing we
get
can
your
do.
IP address. Don't make me come stab you. Oh my god.
Support the official release.
He's
or
like,
you'll be the next one getting
he sounds
stabbed.
he sounds like a Dave. Hey, did you know your picture is wrong? Yes, we effing know. Thank you. God damn it.
No, we fucking did it on purpose.
No, yes, we did it on purpose because we like Miki more than we like us. Which is not entirely incorrect. All right. Okay.
Miki is awesome.
Miki is awesome. Alrighty, so going back to Infinity's Light stuff. We all right, so we had to kind of redesign the academy. And when these Zoomers say that LHA and SAO is what got them into anime while flashing back to 80s, watching Astro Boy gun robots down with his... Oh, bro. Min Yui! Somebody talked about Min Yui, hell yeah. Oh, bro, your shit got deleted because it was all fucking caps. What did you say? What did you do? Okay. It didn't show up in chat. All your shit.
Yeah.
But bro, Min Yui. Yeah, I'm down with Min Yui. Like Min Yui, of course, like technically half of my creation. Like I could put fucking Min Yui up right now. It's not even difficult, bro. I will find fucking Min Yui and put her on screen. Think I won't, bitch. Bitch, I will. Bitch, I will. Did I fucking stutter? All right. No, it wouldn't be in the log. It wouldn't be in the lo-fi folder. It'd be in the log horizon folder. Thank you.
I looked that chat right into the windows of its soul. And I said,
Oh, you said that, huh?
I'm sorry. What?
You said that? That's what you said?
Yeah. Yeah. Of
guar-
course I said it.
I guarantee you didn't say it to her. That's Min Yui. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Min Yui. Can I have the file of Min Yui? No. No, that is ours. She is so cute. It's literally Yui with Minu's eyes as her eyes. So good. I'm going to view this deleted message because I want to know what the fuck. Objects I have shoved up. Wow. I'm so glad I did not. I'm so glad that got removed almost immediately and did not get shown on stream. Jesus fucking Christ. It did show up on the stream? But it got it got removed, right? Because I don't see the comment on stream. No, there it is. There it is. I see it now. Okay, it just took a long No. Copy pasta. Okay, no. The one he did before was in all caps. Objects I have shoved up my ass. Screwdrivers, broomsticks, broomstick handles. God damn it, dude! What the fuck? It makes her cuter. Having Minu's eyes makes her cuter. Apparently, that's Min Yui, ladies and gentlemen. That's Min Yui. So anyway, getting back to Infinity's Light, we had to make the Academy, or rather, we had to remake the Academy, and then I realized that instead of having it on a flat surface, like the idea was to always have it like be a set of rings. Like you have like the outer part of the Academy, which is for like the youngest group of people to like be in the Academy, and as you progressed you got closer and closer to the center, which is where like the important people are, and where like this artifact is, and everything that is creating stuff. And like partway through like thinking about this, I was like, well, what if this artifact is generating magic, and then we had talks about it's like the point of like the strongest magic density, and the reason the Academy is built here is because if you're going to train people with magic, it should be in an environment where magic is abundant and very rich and very dense. And so we had kind of chatted about that and kind of had discussions and solved that problem. And then I realized, holy shit, this artifact literally crashed into the surface of this planet. So it would have made like, it had been traveling such a distance. It's not like debris that fell from orbit. This is something akin to a comet or like an asteroid. Or a chunk of an asteroid. Like this thing left a fucking 8-mile crater in like diameter. Of course, it could be like a 16-mile crater, like 8 in one side, and you're not talking about the circumference. It could just be 8 miles is the radius. Getting into that old school math right there. I feel like I'm back in fucking high school because I'm talking about radius and circumference. I was like, holy shit, that stuff was useful. What?
But basically, that piece literally like embedded itself into the planet.
Into the planet, created a big ass crater, and they built like this entire Academy on top of it. So not only do you have like this ring system, but it actually goes. It depending on how you want to look at it, if you're going towards the center, it goes lower into the crater, and if you're talking about like the newer people or like the beginning stages of the Academy, that's all on the outer side. So as you go up, you get to like the younger groups of people that are learning stuff that are not quite so advanced in their studies. So that's kind of where we went with this Academy. And I was like, okay, but in the middle, we should have like some sort of spire or some shit that's coming up. And it's like, it's such a tall building that it's actually like, poking up, breaking essentially the flat plane of the surface that would be around this, this fucking crater. So in a sense, you could think of it as kind of like a satellite dish. In a way, you know how you've got like a satellite dish where it's kind of a bowl kind of shape, and in the center you have that that part of the satellite dish that pokes out. In a way, a little similar to that. But then, we started with there, and we were like, okay, that's kind of cool, and that's something that we haven't seen before. It's very new. So, no, there are no flat earthers on that planet. Yeet. Anyway, moving on. It wouldn't even be called Earth. Earth is not the name of this planet. This does not take place on Earth. So, there are no flat planet believers. because the education system on Zalura is not that stupid.
On top of that, isn't there spatial travel?
Yeah, there's interspatial travel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
travel,
there would be there's no way
there's no such thing as a flat discus. Everything they tell you is a lie.
There is nothing Terry Pratchett about our story here, okay?
We
just
literally
so you know, this is not Discworld.
We live.
All right?
Discworld is a good book series, though.
It is.
We live in a time and a place in which you can get live, real-time video and photo of the Earth, and it's
Cube.
Earth cube. We are not the fucking Borg, and how dare you? Okay, look, if the Earth is a cube, then fuck you, it's a Rubik's cube, and that explains 2020. All right, anyway.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, right. I think what's really happened is Earth is a giant Rubik's cube, and God finally got bored and decided to start playing with the Rubik's cube, and now we have 2020. No, you're racist, Serpent Shadow. All right, anyway. So anyway, we've got this academy and everything, and we were like, okay, cool. And we started talking about how magic works in this area and everything, because that was the focus of what we were chatting about. We had magic, and then we started, chatting about some of the basic tech. Pardon me, started talking about some of the basic technology. We started getting runes, and oh my god, we're still working on the fucking runic system of multiple languages. We're gonna have to follow up and make a runic system out of 4 or 5 languages, and it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. But
that's gonna be bonkers.
But essentially, we have a runic system. We're okay, how do they get power? How do they get electricity? How do they get heat? How do they cool themselves? All this stuff. You wouldn't think it would be we have to build them in a way that the technology that they're using seems familiar, but at the same time, it feels very either alien or it's a or it feels very technologically advanced. It feels kind of futuristic in a way. The planet is not a Mobius strip. Anyway, I can't spell. I mean, you're not. How does magic system work? Does it deconstruct atoms and reassemble them to do magic? That is my system anyway. Nope, our system is different, which I'm glad about that, because now you can't sit there and say, "Ha, you copied me." No, we didn't. That's not how magic works. In our series, anyway.
That's not how.
That's not how
any of this works.
That's not how any of that works. Magic and science are not directly connected to one another. That's what we decided early on, because I mean, even though we have a few scientific explanations about some things that work in magic, magic and science don't technically work with each other. They're very much oil and water, and people that can actually combine magic and technology together are extraordinarily rare. So
yeah. So basically, magic and technology are at times mutually exclusive.
And here's the thing:
but can coexist.
Can coexist. But the funny thing is, the people that can combine magic and technology typically are not capable of using magic. That's the funny part about them. They can work and make things that will use magic with technology, but they're not mages. They're not capable of using magic. So that's why it's so cool when we talk about Prouse. Prouse is one of those characters, and that's why we call him our tiny Tony Stark, because he's fucking brilliant about that shit. He can combine magic and chemistry together in different ways, and he can combine magic with technology in a way. Just say magic equals bullshit. I mean, you're not wrong. But I'm not going to call it Magitech because I don't want Final Fantasy coming after me. So leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone, Square. Anyway, but like, okay, magic and technology, and again, he doesn't actually use magic. He's not capable of it, but like legit, he's one of those super rare people, and like when those people are found, they're immediately placed in the academy. Like regardless of how well they can defend themselves, they're immediately placed in the academy. Anyway, we were talking about like the runes, and we talked about how to use magic, and you know, like how do they use magic for practical applications in their daily lives and stuff like that. And then we started putting that together, and we contacted my buddy Norton to get some architectural kind of stuff put together, and he hit us up with some good questions that we hadn't thought of, like the fact that this place is in a crater. It's like, oh shit, which I just noticed that he's on, or that he commented before, the Nortonator. I forgot I had named him that. But anyway, so he got to asking us stuff about some specific stuff in regards to like how the academy is built and how it would look and everything, and how it would properly function, most importantly. And we didn't think about the fact that, oh, it's a crater. Anytime it rains, it would flood. Well, how do we keep that from happening? And then we devised a system of not just, you know, what do they do with rainwater to keep the place from flooding, but also when it's not raining, you know, how do they distribute water, and how do they distribute waste? What do they do with waste? What do they do with like, okay. And then when we figured out some of the different ways that they would work with like waste, and we're not just talking about like basic like human or animal waste in the way that of like biological waste. We're also talking about things like trash and other things, like what is their system of recycling or whatnot.
Basically recycling, yeah.
Yeah, in a way, very fancy futuristic technology mixed with magic to recycle, essentially, like futuristic magical recycling. And like we got into that, and that was like from there it got into like a 30-minute discussion where we ended up basically sitting down and going, oh, okay, so what if some of this waste that we have here from all these different sources could be turned into fuel of something, or broken down to its basic elements to be recreated as something else, you know, and then you can basically build an economy on top of that. And then we were like, okay, well, where are they getting, you know, we had to worry about that, and then food sources, water sources, all this stuff. And that's how we had to sit down and design this academy. So we didn't just go, oh, this is kind of cool. We like legit had to break down and build an economy, a bartering system, like basic,
we basically went into like
giant infrastructure, plumbing,
from like we went through basic economy into civil engineering.
Into civil engineering, which then broke down into we built this academy city. Essentially, the academy itself is a giant city, and then we have a city that exists right at the top of the crater that is its own kind of city, and which has like a lot of farmland and growth and stuff like that, and some things we can kind of get away with because essentially the academy was built on like the source of magic from this artifact that's just constantly giving out like high levels of powerfully dense magic. So and we decided early on that this this artifact, the magic that it gives off, creates life. So you're talking about probably some of the most fertile ground on Zalora. So yeah, man. I mean, there's some crazy shit that we got into, and it was really cool. And this was just us building the academy for a fucking short in which half of this shit isn't even going to be talked about. And we were like, well, fuck, because now I sat down with all this information. And I'm like, dude, we need to fucking make a damn breakdown just for the academy. We need to have a thing for the academy.
Yeah, an Infinity's Bite just for the academy.
Yeah, just for the academy, just to explain Academy City or whatever the heck we're gonna call it. That's not the official title. It just is what it is. What? No, it's not lore. It's not an Infinity Bites. Where is it? Story ideas. That's kind of sort of where it is. Okay, Calvin, where did you put the link to the stuff we were chatting about? Is that in characters? Yeah, it's characters. Okay, Academy and Civil Engineering. Now I was just trying to check where in IL you put it. Okay, so we got crater, then we worked on water, runes, storage, sewage, waste. So all of this stuff, we spent like a couple of hours, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we went deep into this, and to be fair, a lot of this is stuff.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. But a lot of this is going to be stuff you guys may not even see, but we need to know that it's there. And it was kind of cool, and that's some of the coolest shit about writing these new things. Is we I mean, it may seem like holy crap, all this stuff you have to think about just for like this one academy, but at the same time, dude, it was so much fun going through this because we get to create a world from scratch, and it's our own rules. But and I do realize that a lot of the time there will be ideas that are set my way and I have to shoot them down, or I have to be the negative Nancy, because there are rules that were pre-done that I wanted to keep. So it was kind of sitting there going, okay, which rules are we carrying over from what I originally wrote, and which are we kind of brushing those aside and being like, we're going to ignore those rules, or we're going to make up a new set of different rules. But instead of that really happening more or less here, there were a few limitations that we kept, but for the most part, that actually made it more interesting. Because sometimes when you have those limitations, you come up with new solutions. You know, it forces you to think in different ways because you have limitations. And
it forces you to get creative.
And we definitely had a lot of those moments where we were just chatting back and forth, and we were like, oh, dude, I didn't think about this. Oh, dude, this is so cool. What if this and this? And that's essentially how I think that's good. That's how good world building should happen. But also you want to avoid this trap. And we talked about this during this time too, that we didn't just want to create a thing because it was cool. Because if you do the factor of cool, where you make something or you put something in because it's really cool, then somebody else will put something else in that will be really cool. And before you know it, you've just got a mess of stuff that people put in just because they thought it was cool, but there's not really an explanation for it. Now, if you put something in that's cool and we can justify it, or we can explain why it's there, and how it fits into this world with its own rules and limitations and stuff, yeah, I'm down with that. But we have to manage it. We have to micromanage it so it feels like it fits in our world.
Okay,
I can't remember which one
William,
of you it was. Was it Calvin or was it Fel? Which one of you read some of the stuff? I think it was you, Calvin, for Fuck My Afterlife.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
FMAL. Dude, I still want to work on that. Connor was kind of back up on that, and I'd love to get back into that with him. It was a great
I'm not
idea.
gonna lie. After reading that, like, I read the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm sad. I'm legit sad that fell apart. Like, I hope we can revisit that.
Okay, so for someone, I didn't read it. What is it?
Fuck
Sorry,
my, fuck my afterlife is literally okay. So basically, death is not omnipotent, or it's not. It's not. It's
Death
not
is
all
not omnipotent,
or
nor
nor
one,
immortal. Nor
nor
is death
mortal.
immortal, and there are multiple deaths everywhere.
So death is mortal and more than one person.
Yeah.
And if you somehow manage to kill death, you become death.
Yes.
Oh,
And
I think
so
there.
and
I
s-
think
so this there's this kid that's kind of like a deadbeat young adult that works at like a fast food place, and of course, for our purposes, it's like Burger King, but it's La Burginator. But
Yeah, that's
that's where
Burginator
La
came from.
Burginator really came from. To be fair, um, so anyway, this dude, like he's serving death, but he accidentally makes a mistake in the order, and the guy that is death dies of a peanut allergy. And so this fucking kid becomes death, and and like how it happens is because he became death. No one in his life recognizes him anymore. They all think that they think that the previous person he was before he became death is dead and just died of natural causes, right?
Hmm.
So he accidentally kills Death because he fucked up the dude's order, and Death died of a peanut allergy. Is that not the silliest shit you can imagine?
that is. And what is that from?
Literally, that's just shit we made up. I mean, there are elements of like shows and stuff that I like that kind of played a part in it. If you've ever checked out, what was it? God damn it, where they're all a bunch of Grim Reapers. Fuck. Dead Like Me. There's elements of Dead Like Me.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Dead Like Me is pretty funny.
I've heard about Dead Like Me. I heard that was awesome.
Academies are cliche. You might want to sell it as a research facility where everyone is already an adult, so you don't get problematic shipping. William, we want that shit. No, no, no. You're like, don't do it, Academy. They're cliche. That's what we want to do. Yeah. It was always an Academy. You can't talk us out of it.
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog is in school because he was ordered to be by the courts or face jail time for possession charges.
Possession charges.
I'm gonna go play some Genshin. Stay safe. All right, thanks for coming by, Andy. Isn't that the plot of one of those Discworld books? What? Okay, so anyway, there are multiple deaths all over the world. But on top of the responsibilities that you would normally associate with the Grim Reaper, they also kind of have to fight these supernatural entities like monsters and wraiths and stuff, because those things actually exist in the world, but you don't you don't normally see them because they kind of exist in two planes at once, the ethereal plane and the physical plane, and like you have to. So when people die, you kind of appear there and you have to escort them to wherever it is that they need to go. And it's all based on whatever the religion of that area is. So or the religion of the person that died. So it's basically saying that all religions are correct. Kind of a little bit of American Gods thrown in there in that case. So it's like a little bit of American Gods, it's a little bit of Dead Like Me, and it's a little bit of Bleach in a way. Like the early days of Bleach, not the later stuff. It's the very kind of early kind of episodes of Bleach before they really jumped into the Soul Society. So yeah. You're responsible for escorting the dead to where they need to go. Need to sleep. Also, your volume is too low to hear on mobile. Well, I plug your headphones in? I don't know what to tell you, dude. But yeah, that was fuck my afterlife. Cuz this dude by technicality became Death because Death died from a peanut allergy. It's
Like that's
super fucking funny.
That's like the shittiest way to go out,
And he has
especially if you're deaf.
and he lives in New York City, so he's responsible for a large population of New York City. And the girl that and it's a girl that's responsible for him, and she has been dead for quite some time, and she originally was part of Tokyo's, but she had to I don't know how I originally did it, but I know I probably want to change it. She was initially in Tokyo as one of the death as Death over there in Tokyo, and now she's in New York City being his mentor and everything, and of course he has a giant fucking crush on her, and she couldn't give two fucks about this screw up. So it's very much like a comedy that has some really cool supernatural serious elements to it. I mean, one of my favorite things that I wanted to do was just the constant. I mean, she's not even tsundere for him. Like, she's not even a tsun for him. She's just straight up like, I really don't like you. I want nothing to do with you. And he's just like, wifey. I was like,
That's my future baby mama.
no, yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily baby mama. I think it's more to do with I think it has more to do with the fact that he's just got yellow fever.
Oh.
Yep. Sugar senpai. Oh my god. But anyway, she's this awesome death. She's this awesome death reaper or whatever, and he's just a fucking screw up who happened to gain all these powers that he doesn't want. And it's that's fuck my afterlife.
That's something we should revisit at some point.
That is literally the concept of fuck my afterlife.
Yeah.
Like, if we are nearing like the end, or if we get to a point with Infinity's Light where we're like comfortable with working on something else, I would love to go back to working on fuck my afterlife. That's such an interesting and fresh like kind of idea out there. And guys, here's the thing. We talked about this live, so if you steal the idea, we've already got proof that it was ours. It's time-stamped and dated. So if you take our shit, we can sue you, and we've got the proof of it. Not only that,
Yes.
but I've got a shit ton of proof that's even further backdated than this that proves, hey, I've worked on this, and I've got plenty of witnesses on this as well, because, like, Connor has worked with me on this.
You have me that has read it a few times.
Crafter, if you weren't listening, I just explained a shit ton of what is. I just explained the entirety so far of what fuck my afterlife is.
Hey, Gavin.
But essentially,
Welcome.
we're not calling it fuck my afterlife. We're calling it FMAL.
For PC purposes. For purposes of censors.
Where's Abridged does a slime? Gibbs? Check the front page. Check the front page for Slime Abridged. All 5 episodes should be on the very front page. We made a playlist and put it on the front page of the main channel. Or of the channel. Yeah. Fucking keyboard. Welcome to Infinity Friday. This is us chatting about our original content that we're working on. And the stuff that you're seeing on screen is the music that they're composing. Hey, thank you for coming by, Gavin. I appreciate that. Hi, Gibbs. No problem, dude. Glad I could help. I love Rick. Try shameless self-promotion. I'm Murd. He's not wrong. Oh yeah, I got to announce. I announced to everybody that we got Chef PK.
Oh.
And then I cast our lizard man. I know who our lizard man that we're gonna murder is.
Oh, who is it?
It's Area. So
Legit.
So now
Legit.
Arier has no choice but to continue reacting to slime. Because he's in it. If I become rich, I am going to come on stream and donate lots of money. And I mean the thousands. Well, Crafter, if that happens, we will be saying thank you a lot and also losing our shit. Oh, ha, no, you're not Dio.
And you
you're
would
just
have
Nuke.
immediate executive producer cred.
I love this.
For Infinity
Gavin,
Light.
if I become rich, I'm going to become a shut-in. Gavin, what's stopping you? I'm poor and I'm a shut-in. Welcome to 2020.
Same.
Welcome to 2020. We've been practicing for this shit our entire lives. I tried asking for the role and got shot down. You're already a character, Rick. Same, Rick. Yeah, see, here's the thing. We really wanted to kill Arier. Also, no offense, but Chef PK's sound work, like his shit that he's doing, his audio setup, is better than yours. And that's a big part of it, too. Oh, yeah, another thing. Are you planning on doing From Commonplace to World's Strongest Abridged? Because I think you should do funny stuff. If you're talking about Arifureta, I don't know. It's possible. It is an isekai, so we could do it as a Christmas one-shot at some point. But guys, try not to make abridged requests, because, all right, we're fucking overloaded as it is already. I'm not joking. I'm so sorry, but it's the truth. We're like already over. Can we do One Punch Man abridged? Rick, you motherfucker. If you want One Punch Man, you can go to Purple Eyes for One Punch Stan. You can fuck right off. I am not. No. Nuke, don't co-sign that bullshit. No. The answer is no. In fact,
there's already an answer for One Punch Man that I already worked on. So
in fact, fuck off. I love that, like, I'm working my ass off on 5 different projects and they're like, hey, do this project, hey, do this project, and I'm like, I want to kill myself right now. Thank you. Fuck off. Like, just give me something good every few months and I'm good. We're literally doing that right now. We've got okay, all right,
so
Crafter, clearly you did not check out the update video from like yesterday. Literally Slime 6 in a couple of weeks, LHA 10.5 on Halloween, Slime 7 next month, the LHA Christmas special on the 24th, and LHA 11 on the 1st of January.
Mind you, I'm doing the audio edits on all this shit, and it's the 3rd right now.
Also, if Tony is able to pull it off and gets his way, One Piece 4 November.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
That's what we're looking at. Well, I mean, we may have to get a different audio person for One Piece, to be fair. It's not like we don't have a shit ton of those now.
True.
We've got like what, 4 or 5 audio editors? We've got more audio editors than we have video editors at the moment.
Shit, we have at least 4 now.
Yeah, well, at the very least, yeah.
Well, how many video editors do we have? 1 now?
Yeah, but I mean, like, you gotta realize, you guys are asking me to write all of this shit, because when you're like, hey, you guys should do this, I'm assuming what you're saying is you would like to see how we would how the people that create like Log Horizon Abridged, and I'm only using Log Horizon Abridged at the moment, would handle. So the writing team and the creative team behind Log Horizon Abridged would handle like One Punch Man or Ephrata or stuff like that. Is that what it is? Am I picking up what you're throwing down? Is that what you guys are saying? You'd like the creative team behind Log Horizon Abridged to work on that? I can't edit shit, but I can act, says Crafter, and I'm free. It's not a matter of getting people to act. I have time to watch update vid. Fucking, it's all okay, dude. the update vid is less than 5 minutes. Like I think it's only like 4. I think the only reason it's over 4 minutes is because I put the inslate in there. Like the actual like legit info is like 3 minutes and something. You miss Menu so much, you can watch LHA anytime. He's in there. The fuck are you talking about? You miss me. I don't miss you, Dave.
He's talking about it.
He literally said Shiro Hero abridged. Oh, Shield Hero
Shield Hero.
abridged. No. We've already got look.
We are not
Tony
doing
is
that.
so salty. He basically is Shield Hero. We don't need that. We literally joke around with Tony all the time. When somebody's like Shield Hero, we're like, oh, you mean Tony the abridged series?
Tony the abridged.
That's literally our joke, and he's in on it, guys. We're not slamming on him or dissing him or anything like that. Like he's in on the joke. He loves that joke. Like he's like, yeah, it's true. Like, cause bro, Tony could be salty at times, man. Like holy fucking shit, I've eaten anchovies with less sodium on that shit than him. I have had anchovies with less sodium chloride than some of the shit that I have been present for when Tony got salty, man. Oh, bruh. Guys, I love that you're interested in seeing what we would do with other stuff, but literally,
Don't have the time.
also that, but we just, guys, we don't, and I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm not trying to be mean to them or anything. I just know that this is a group of people that does a lot of content. We don't want to become the schmucks. Like we just, because they put out so much content and it's all different content. And the biggest complaint that they get is that they don't finish, like they don't finish the stuff that they started on because they're doing like all this other stuff. And I'll be fair, I don't want to work on stuff just because somebody really wants us to do this, or like because then it becomes less about what are we making and more like how can we chase views. I don't give a shit with how many views we get. Dude, I am so fucking grateful when we break 25K on a slime video, or if we break 10K on a fucking abridged. Like, guys, it still does not fucking compute that episode 1 of Log Horizon Abridged has the amount of views that it has. That just doesn't fucking compute. Out of you, what should I do aside from annoy the shit out of you whilst I wait for Rocket League to install? I mean, you could just like ask actual questions where the answer is not fuck you. That'd be great.
You could ask us questions about Infinity's Light.
That would be. I
what
mean,
are we doing?
So many people are like, "What is Infinity's Light?" You can ask them fucking questions and find out, man.
Like,
Because
there's literally
honestly,
some music
I mean, to
staring
be
you right in your optic stems right
to
here
be
that I could play right now.
Bitch. All right. Anyway, I look Calvin right in his Discord stems, his optic Discord stems, and I said, "Bitch." It's like, oh, you said that. Yeah, just did. You heard me, fucker. But I like hearing you say fuck you. I mean, I will say fuck you all the time. You don't necessarily have to like mention other bridge. Let me just go ahead and put it to you this way, guys. I'm at the point where I want to work on original content more than I want to work on abridging stuff. Does that mean I'm going to quit working on abridging content? No, it just means I'm going to work on abridging content a hell of a lot less. That doesn't mean I'm going to like give less of my attention to slime. It's like, oh, well, I don't care. I'm going to phone in the scripts. No, I fucking love slime. I don't want to do bad by it. I love what we're doing with slime. Like, Fel and I really enjoy the shit that we write. Like, the reason we're able, honestly, I think the reason that we're able to write the scripts as fast as we do, Fel, is because we have so much fucking fun writing them. Like, it's a fun, joyous experience when we put a fucking script together for slime. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
We're stupid with how we work with slime. We're constantly laughing and giggling because we find this shit fun. We find it funny. Like and like yeah, there's some times where we have to take some things seriously, or where we're purposefully trying to see if we can fuck with your emotions, aka the end of Slime 10. I literally have people in the comments saying "fuck you, you made me cry," and I was like, yes, I was hoping for this. Like, if we could tug on your heartstrings and make you feel feels, then we're doing our job, you know. But like, we really do have a lot of fun working on these scripts. So when I say I want to move on to original content and not work on abridging quite as much, that's me saying that, like, after LHA, it's gonna be, I'll probably work on the Christmas specials and maybe a couple of one shots and stuff, but it's not a thing that I'm gonna be actively doing. I don't want to work on a big episodic series anymore. You know, outside of Slime, I don't want to work on any more episodic stuff. If I cover something, it's probably gonna be a one shot. And I'll do it in a way that it kind of fits not just my writing style, but into whatever the story is I want to tell. Like, if you didn't catch it, we did a live read through of the Cells at Work one shot because we reached a certain amount of money for a donation that we were raising money for. And we did a live read through that script, and that's coming out next year, and it's connected to Slime, and if it's connected to Slime, that means it's connected to LHA, because we've already confirmed that those two exist in the same universe. I mean, it might kind of also be obvious because you hear this voice, but I mean, at the same time, everybody's like, oh, Great Sage's Menu, and I'm like, you guys realize that there's a difference in personality between Great Sage and Menu. Like, there's definitely a difference in personality between them. Great Sage is a hell of a lot more chipper than Menu is. I mean, but there's also times where Great Sage is gonna say some shit that is darker than Menu and more aggressive than Menu. One of the best abridgers, like, up there with SAO abridged. Oh, thank you. I mean, we're just grateful that people in Team 4-Star like our shit, like, and want to work with us. Like, we just finished up a couple days ago. We finished doing a recording session with Kaiser, and that was really, really cool. It wasn't cool because of the recording session. I mean, that in itself is cool, but what was really cool was, like, we got to sit down with Scott and ask a couple of questions about some behind the scenes YouTube-y stuff, and like I asked a couple of writing questions, and you know, just some basic shit like that. Slime is another Dave. You don't realize how wrong you are. I'd say you guys, okay, you are, yes, you are the best. I don't know if we're the best, but we try. We do our best. Menu is my god. I worship him every
do
night.
right.
Oh my fucking god! Please stop. No.
Oh no.
Oh no. What have you, Dave's done? Arguably better than the best SAO abridged, which is all right. See, here's the thing that I find funny, because Lennon Arakatsky and Marielle Lennon, she is in the SAO abridged from Something Witty. She is playing Lifa or Sugaha. That's her. And what's really funny is if you didn't see their latest episode with Yui, like, some of the shit that Yui was saying, I was like, holy shit, Yui is sounding more and more like Menu. You know? like Yui was kind of a little dark, but she was never like that to that level, and I was like, that's Menu with a girl's voice. Which made me want to get made me want to contact the voice actors for Yui and just be like, hey, I've got this line I want you to say. Don't be Yui, you're Menu. Be Menu, but with this voice. Because Menu can change his voice to whatever the fuck he wants. And I love that. Alright, sorry to get off I'm trying to do Q&A stuff, and there are. What's really funny is like I say, ask Richie spoilers, and he will answer. I never said I'd give you a good answer, and I never said I'd answer you correctly, or I never said that my answer wouldn't be lies. I just said I'll answer your spoiler questions.
Just don't even try.
Just don't even try. What is the ending of Log Horizon Abridged? Well, we all find out that you're stupid.
Rock falls, everyone dies.
Krusty rolls a nat 1 and the entire series just gets sucked into a black hole. Prepare for the wrath of an angry teen with admin privileges. Oh, fucking hell. That's... prepare for the wrath of an angry teenager with admin privileges. Whereas Minu turns right around and goes, I literally run this world, and you think your admin privileges are gonna do something. That's cute. Like, literally, not only are your admin privileges revoked, but you are stripped of all your powers and returned to level 1 in the middle of the final boss room of the game. Done. Go for it, bitch. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Good times never seem so. Ha ha! Ba ba ba! Yeah.
Not that again.
I mean, that's true. I still think the funniest one, like, I can't believe this made you laugh so hard, Calvin, but it's like, baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go, ba, ba, ba.
Yeah, you have to understand. I spent 5 years. I spent 5 years in New England.
Yeah.
That shit rubbed off on me.
Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Oh man, that's good shit. That's good shit. All right, should we get back to talking about Infinity's Light? We should talk about Infinity's Light, right? Calvin, roll that sexy musical footage.
With pleasure.
New England's not a state; it's an area. It's a conglomerate of states. Love that like synth bass thing you've got going on in the background in the end. I fucking love that. Will you be my senpai?
Like that.
No. Sure you have. All right,
Yeah,
so
Nuke will.
Nuke will. Yeah, there you go. You got one. All right.
But like the synth bass, like I had that sitting in the back of my head when I was putting this together,
so
and like when
so
I was
fucking
able
good.
to put it in, I was like,
because it
this
gives
is
it
great.
because now when I look at that, when I hear that, I can see like that image that we have for the area, and it's like it gives it like that adding that synth into it gives it like this depth of like Like you're really able to feel the depth of this like cavernous area. It like gives it the
Yes.
the grandness
Yes,
and the majesty.
exactly.
Like it suddenly has an element of weight behind it that it didn't have before, and now it's like you can feel the enormity of that room. Yeah. Sounds like an intro to a boss battle. Ha! Ah,
Eh.
ah. Yeah, I
Nah,
can
no
see
bosses here.
I can kind of see that, but at the same time, as long as you like and subscribe, there you go. Also, since they're getting rid of community subtitling, I was very sad to hear about that.
Wait, what?
Apparently, YouTube is getting rid of community closed captioning, like where you can let
Really?
your community actually put up the subtitles, which is sad because I was actually thinking about doing that because I don't have the time and it's far too tedious to put the subtitles together for everything. I would just go in and add like little anecdotes and things in the subtitles after somebody had subtitled the actual episode. That's how I was looking at it, dude.
That seems counterproductive.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I mean, if we could just get the fucking fan base, we can micromanage the fan base to actually put subtitles down for everything, dude, I'd be down. I'd absolutely be down. I mean, it's caused a lot of grief all over. I'm aware, but like at the same time, I also understand why YouTube did it because, like, not enough people actually use that function. So yeah. Which my whole take on the two most popular games of 2020 being about little capsule people. Those aren't the most popular games of 2020. I guarantee you right now that Fall Guys and fucking
Was it Among
Us, those are not the best games of 2020. Those are just the fads of right now.
Yeah.
Like there is no conceivable goddamn way that either of those games is better or had a larger impact than Final Fantasy VII Remake. No fucking way. It is literally, you're like, oh, this is the game of all time. And it's like, no, it fucking isn't. It just happens to be the game that every goddamn streamer is using right now because that's the way they can get money. Like, literally, that's what every streamer is playing.
It's the flavor of the week.
Yeah, exactly. It's flavor of the month, but yeah.
Flavor of the month, yeah, whatever. Flavor of the moment.
I mean, it's just what's popular right now, and it's gonna go away. But, dude, come on. 7 Remake, not only were people watching the shit out of that being played, but, like, at the same time, it was like, man, it had so much substance. Notice we're still talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake. And remember, like everybody and their fucking brother and everybody and their fucking mother was playing Valorant just a couple of months ago. Notice how we're not talking about that anymore. There you go. Minecraft is the game of all time. No, I don't think Minecraft's the best game of all time. It's fun. Oh, pardon me. It definitely has its fun elements.
It is a lot of fun.
It definitely has its fun elements, which reminds me, I need you fuckers to pay me $10 to make up for the Minecraft server I'm still fucking paying for. Like $10 got pulled out of my account for a fucking Minecraft server that we're using for PhatDog, and I'm like, I need to get recompensated for this. Like this has happened for like 3 months now, so it's like PhatDog owes me $30. You'll get it on the 1st of November. Well, actually, what we need to do is we need to see if we can copy the world that we have right now and get Calvin to just paste it into a private server. Like our own fucking server, so we don't have to pay for monthly Minecraft Realms bullshit.
Like I have my own personal space that I could splice it onto. We can do whatever we want.
I'm waiting for the age where I can talk to people who came after the pandemic. I just want a t-shirt next year that says I survived 2020. He never played it, so I don't have to give you shit. Okay. I have no money. I spent it all on military gear in the Woodland BDU. I mean, that's not my problem. That sounds like a you problem. I bought it in the alpha. I don't know how it got so big. Oh, Minecraft? Eh.
Holy crap.
All right, so right now I'm this is me shamelessly plugging my channel again. But on my channel, like Zoinks Gaming, my current donation incentive is Cyberpunk 2077. And when that donation incentive gets reached, it's gonna change to Age of Calamity, because those are the two games that I really, really want to play. And yes, as soon as I get them, I will immediately stream them. Have you played Squad? No, I have not. Fel,
Yeah.
how is your day?
I've been all right. Just I'm a little tired. Been one of
Same. But it might have something to do with the fact that it's 11:30 at night.
Yeah, I mean it is 11:30. I just know that I got home from work and I'm kind of like,
Yeah, I know that feel, bro.
I work from home, but I answer the phone all goddamn day.
Right?
really do.
Like I've been trying to do a server migration for like 20 customers the last 2 weeks, but I haven't been able to do it because all the phone does is fucking ring.
Mm-hmm.
So like now I'm gonna have to do it, like figure
I'm
out a
on
way to like get
CST,
all
bro.
these done over the weekend.
I'm on Central. That's why it's 11:30 here. But it's 9:30 over in PST/Arizona.
Yeah, it's been
1 week.
since you looked at me.
Cocked your head to the side and said, "I'm sorry."
5 days since you laughed at me.
Said, "Get back together, come back and see me."
3 days since the living room.
We still got the rug burns on both our knees.
God.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Hey,
very
hey,
nice.
hey! I get in tune with Sailor Moon because that cartoon has got the boom, and I'll admit it used to make me think the wrong things.
I can't help it when you're funny when you're real mad.
Trying hard not to smile though you feel bad.
I'm the kind of guy that laughs at a funeral.
You would be. That's okay. I can't understand what you mean. Well, you seem well.
We just God, now I want to.
Bro, I could keep doing this.
I know. They're probably like, "What the fuck is this song that they're talking?"
No, because Nuke literally said "chicken of China," the Chinese chicken.
Oh well, Nuke would know, but I'm talking about like the other audience. Like, what the fuck are they
You
doing?
have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking.
Watching X-Files with the lights on.
With Dollar Man, the smoking man's on. Or no wait, with Dollar Man's on. I hope the smoking man's in this one. Oh well.
God.
Fun fact: the line "Chickadee Choco," the chocolate chicken, they stole that from Buster Rhymes.
Oh no, it gets better. What is it? Sweat baby, sex is a Texas trap, and I can do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hand down my pants. Bet you'll feel nuts. Yes, I'm Siskel. Yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You like it rough, you want to touch them. Bounce, I want you smothered, want you covered like my Waffle House hash browns. Quicker than FedEx, reaching apex. Like you sunk my battleship. Please turn me on. I'm Mr. Coffee with the automatic drip. So you show me yours, I'll show you mine. And oh shit! And you capsize my thighs. Shit, I can't remember how it went. Shit. And then we'll do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. That song came out when I graduated. Gets copyright striked and demonetized at the same exact time. You're not wrong, bro, but we have just been quoting it. Oh, I heard myself for a second. Wrong song. No, that was the right song. I chose the song I wanted. What is this? I love it.
What are they gonna do? Copyright us for talking?
I mean,
those words?
I can quote whatever the fuck I want, motherfucker.
Like, I get if we were maybe singing, but we were talking. That's
Gavin, that was Bloodhound Gang.
Mm-hmm. That was Bloodhound Gang. Yep. Dude.
Dang, I haven't heard or even thought about that song in ages.
I love it. I love it when they're like old millennials, the call to old millennials, and they're like Maria he, Maria ho, and I'm like, no, those aren't the old millennials. Those are the middle-aged millennials. Those aren't old millennials. Old millennials are essentially people that all right. Millennials starts in 1998. If you graduated in 1998, you are the oldest generation of millennials. I graduated in 2000.
Wait, 98? Are you sure about that?
Yep, because
When
1980.
when you graduated in 98.
Yeah, graduate in 98.
Okay.
If you graduated in 98, you were the oldest millennial because you were born in 1980. That is the oldest generation of millennials. So we're people like the thong song, Bloodhound Gang's Bad Touch, shit like that. Like that is, I mean, those are specifically 2000s, but like NSYNC and shit like that.
Like
literally
peak Blink 182.
Yeah. What's my age again?
Yep.
And then like instead of hey you I don't like your girlfriend, it's like instead of that it's he was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. That is
she wasn't good enough for her.
So yeah, that 1980 is the beginning of the millennial generation.
85 right here.
Yep. 82 right here, bro.
We old.
Yeah, man. I think millennials, it's like anybody that was born between 80 and 2000. I think is millennial. I think Gen Z is 2000 to 2020. I think is Gen Z. Right?
I think I have a graph for this.
Is there a difference between Gen Z and Zoomer, or is that like, are those the same or are those different? I don't fucking keep up with this shit.
Zoomer.
Yeah.
I think they're the same generation.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
Zoomers.
Gen Zs are Zoomers. Okay. Been on the force of good since 1986. Old school.
All right, so I have a generational flow chart here.
Go for it.
Okay, 1946 to 64 is the baby boomers.
Yep. 46 to 64 is boomers.
Okay, 65 to 80 is Gen X.
Yep, that's Gen X. Yep, Starbomb references, baby.
Yep. 81 to 96 is the older millennials.
Older millennials. Okay.
Let's see. Actually, 81 to 96 is millennials, period.
Yeah, so 96 is millennials. Gen Z.
So 90. So and 97 on is Gen Z.
97 on is Gen Z. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Zoomers. What's really funny is like literally, I love it when boomers are like, come up to a millennial and they're like, "You should spend time without the internet," and I was like, "I did."
I did.
Like
You fucks.
the first fucking 13 years of my life, there was no such thing as public internet. Shit, I didn't even get on public internet until until 98, because that was when they started letting the internet be like, the internet was so public that it actually like was in libraries and shit, but it was all dial-up internet. It was fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, I was on collegeclub.com.
dial-up. Oh.
Yeah, they're just all nonsense
crap.
marketing terms. You're right.
Okay, I'm sending you the graph, Richie.
Oh no, we cool. You don't have to do. No.
Too late.
No.
The top part of it is actually pretty funny.
Dear God. 56K modems making a racket. Oh yeah, man. Can't watch porn in peace. No, bro. You were trying to download something and then somebody like needed to use the phone. Oh fuck. Because dude, it was dial-up. Everything ran through phone lines.
Yeah.
Then cable started, and that wasn't all that great either. I mean, it was a bit better.
Oh. I had DSL, and DSL was marginally better than dial-up.
I mean, DSL is always good. Who doesn't need a pair of dick-sucking lips? Okay, clam chowder. Yo, you don't have DSL, you poor. Or, oh, I'm sorry, poor. Okay, didn't just run through. When Steam and I want to watch something and I don't want to stop watching this. When the stream ends and I want to watch something and I don't want to stop watching this. I don't know when we're going to end the stream, but it might be soon because I'm getting sleepy. It was the phone line. There was no watching porn in 98. You could view pictures after an hour, but to watch it.
There
was porn. There was porn in 98.
There was porn. There was porn in 98. There was porn in 96. I know this because my brother found it.
Yeah, no, dude, as long as the internet exists, porn has been there. However, porn was just easier to find on the TV than it was online.
True.
Yeah.
Hashtag Spice Channel.
Hashtag Playboy. No, Mags. There was a fucking Playboy channel. Is that pixel and nipple?
That's right.
Later, guys. I hope you'll find some good hentai. Nah, bro, I'm not looking for hentai. We all good. I just want some sleep. Some fucking sleep.
Same.
All right, well, with that, I hope we've answered quite a few of your questions, or at least we're entertaining enough. Or I gave out some sarcastic enough fucking answers for some of your spoiler questions. And hopefully you weren't able to tell when I was and was not lying. So there we go. But yeah, that's it for us. Have a good night.
Yeah, this was a good time.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.